Let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Now, Clark, as you take a look at the Hornets, what do you think will be the key for them?
Hornets substitution, Darius Grant.
And it's the Hornets with the ball.
Nice feed inside. Sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
And so here is Dallas. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
There wasn't really much that stood out to me. Not a lot of areas that stood out. And from their own standards, I have to think they'd rate the performance as below par. But again, it's about winning, and it was strong enough to win.
Now Paul, after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. To West. He's working on Nowitzki, and it's Paul missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They're getting their second look at New Orleans in this one.
Kevin, I really don't think they have anything to be ashamed of. I mean, they played hard, really hard. They just couldn't compete on enough levels to take control. You can't usually afford to leave him alone out there. Big break for the defense.
Grant. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul.
Not a bad foul there, Kevin. You don't want him to get the easy layup.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. Terry with it, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's Kidd in close. Graceful finish.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
To Okafor. Leads him with the pass. West drops it in on the layup. Here's Kidd, averaging 6 points per contest. On the wing, Jason Terry. Shot, good.
Nice screen to set up the J. Excellent offensive execution right there.
Mavericks on D. Here's Grant. Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
Oh my goodness, nobody stopped the ball. The D made that much too easy for him.
On defense, the Hornets. Here's Nowitzki. Okafor grabs the miss.
Tough miss. They got a good look, just couldn't capitalize.
Okafor drains it from short range.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Terry with it. His last outing with 20 points. And here's Nowitzki. He's against Okafor. Throws it up.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
They can't be pleased or happy with their performance at the line. They did nothing to help themselves there, and it really hurt them.
And off a 10-point performance last game out. Terry with it. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Kidd dumps it off. Here's Terry. Kept alive. Nowitzki on the low block. It's good. Nice offensive rebound. He's got 6.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter. An outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
West. The shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And here is Nowitzki. Rest on him. Shoots from the post, and the shot is good from Nowitzki.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here's Okafor. Drains it from the low block.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul.
Fouled him to prevent the easy basket. He'll have to earn it at the line.
Terry with it, averaging 18 points a game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kidd. And looking forward to this Saturday, it'll be Yao Ming and the Houston Rockets. They'll be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
Howard, that's good.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Here's Grant, gets in close, scooped up. Stojakovic can't get the easy jumper.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Here's Terry, lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack. Nice shot by the 11th year veteran out of Arizona. Here's Grant, connects from in close. He has 5. With it, just over 3 minutes left in the second. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. You take a look at Okafor, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Field goal percentage is always a function of the kinds of shots you take. And this guy here, I tell you what, not only does he make a high percentage of his shots, but he takes good shots.
Shot by Terry, no good.
There wasn't enough defensive pressure to affect him that close to the rim. I think he just flat out missed it.
Darius Grant.
Nice laying off the glass by Grant. Terry with it. To Kidd. Howard, the tray. David West grabs the miss.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
The dump off to Grant. From short range.
Defensive
Yes,
foul.
and
Dirk
the foul.
Nowitzki. That's his
Dirk
first
Nowitzki
personal
picks up
foul.
that.
First team foul. Grant shooting 1.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Nowitzki. Sticks it from 17 feet. 14 points for him.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
And coming up this Friday, it's going to be Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll take on the Detroit Pistons. It'll be a 7 o'clock start time.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
6 seconds to shoot. Daniels, the 3. That's good.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
And here is Howard. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Here's Grant. Buries the short-range jumper. Terry with it. 1:28 left in the half. The handoff to Kidd. Leads him in. Cuts off the pass.
Outstanding jump on the ball, Kevin.
Daniels rips it down with both hands.
There's high percentage shots, and then there are 100% shots. That's his right there.
Dallas calls timeout. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Hornets. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And of course, the Dallas Mavericks, 4 games back.
Boy, still looking for their first win against this team. They've got to be extra motivated to try to get off the snide against these guys.
Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. And Dallas has possession. They trail by 6. Here's Paul. Kidd grabs the board.
The D was lurking on that one, and it was just enough to throw off the shot.
Here's Carroll. The 3 won't fall.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone.
Stojakovic buries the corner jumper.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Here's Thomas. Nails the trade. They narrow it to 5. And here are the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. Out on the sideline, Cheryl had a chance to speak with Coach Rick Carlisle. Cheryl?
Hey, Kev, he won't be happy unless he fix one major issue. The other team doesn't seem to miss a shot. He wants his team to contest the shots and step up the defensive pressure. That's the latest from courtside. Kev?
Thank you, Cheryl. And so here is Dallas following the Hornets' miss. Tipped. To Nowitzki. 13 feet out. Kept alive. Oh! Dunks it down with one hand.
Those are exactly the kind of plays that coaches just love to see. Get in there and run down those missed shots and pound them home.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. You take a look at key passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
This guy simply makes his team go. His ability to get people shot opportunities in their ideal scoring positions is what makes him special. Add to that leadership ability in running the show, and you've got what every coach loves to have, a general out there who makes his team better. Their shooting woes continue here. 1 of 5, just 1 of 5, and I know they were hoping to get off to a faster start than that.
And here is Howard. He has 5. And Terry up top.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the field.
Nice job on the assist by Diagu. 13 points in the game.
It's a great look ahead of the court to set up the easy, fast break finish.
The Mavericks will get this one back. A look now as we get a chance to see the results from yesterday. Out in Oklahoma City, the Thunder pick up the win. The Cavaliers falling short there. It's a road loss for the Rockets. The Raptors winning there. A road win for the Memphis Grizzlies. So the Heat drop that game. And that's all we have for you right now. The Hornets give up possession. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Stojakovic. Oh! Rips it down with one hand. Here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 7. Terry. Great finish. He has 6.
That's the way to manufacture your shot against the taller defender. Solid effort.
Grant, Terry covering. Diagu backs down. Gets the bucket.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
And here is Howard. He'd better get going. From deep. Nice shot by Terry.
Well, he knocked that one down, but it wasn't the best shot selection. With so much time left on the clock, you ought to work it around and look for a better shot.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They lead by 4. To the high post. Deflects the pass. And here we go with Jason Terry. 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds. Touched last by the Hornets. And here's what's happening this Friday. It's going to be Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. They'll play host to the Philadelphia 76ers. That one gets underway at 7:30 Eastern.
This should be a good game.
Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Here's Kidd. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds. Neither club really dominated the other one.
Here's Grant, laid in softly off the glass. He's got 15. And you're right about the dogfight, Clark. You can tell that both teams really want this one.
Yeah, without question. And with it being as close as it is right now, a hard-fought game, you expect this intensity to keep up.
Now Paul. No points for him. To Paul. It's tipped. Stolen by Terry.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
Kept alive. Damp. Terry with it for 3. That's good. 12 points for him.
Man, these guys are going absolutely crazy from outside. Ever since the second half started, they've been nailing them nonstop.
That's the end of the third, and it's been a shootout. Still tightly contested with the score, 44-43. Grant came to play. 15 points and 4 assists.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Okay, they're ready to begin the start of the fourth quarter. It's been an intense battle. Both teams unwilling to give ground. Now Paul. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. High post. Grant from close range. Kept alive. Here's Paul. Nails the easy jumper. They're in front, 46-43. Here's Kidd. He has 5. Seconds to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. Nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock. Here comes Chris Paul. Right now averaging 25 points a game. From 11 feet away. Shot's good from West.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Swing pass. Here's Kidd, defended by Paul. To Gooden, 6 seconds to shoot. The shot is off. And New Orleans will take it the other way. About 3.5 minutes left to the fourth. Asia. Okafor with the ball.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Kidd. It goes. Flips it in for 2. Now Paul. To Peja. To the left wing. Here's Okafor. Bullseye.
Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. They got lucky there.
The Mavericks trailing. It stays here.
1 second on shot clock.
Grant really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really giving his team a lift here, providing solid minutes off the bench.
How big is it, Clark, to get a solid contribution off the bench?
I think it's really big because you need everybody to contribute. The starters aren't always going to be able to go the distance, so your backup guys have to come in and play well.
Here's Kidd. 7 points in the game. 6 seconds to shoot. Howard buries it.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
New Orleans in the lead. To the top of the key. To Okafor. Here's Stojakovic. Misses the tray. The Mavericks with a big possession.
Can they come back to take the lead?
Goodman does not get the go-ahead bucket. And it's the Hornets with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here is West. He's against Gooden. Here's Stojakovic. Misses the three. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Howard to take the lead. Kidd leads the game in assists.
He detected the early opening there and took advantage. That's a smart decision.
West tickles the twine.
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Dallas calls timeout. Clark, what's your take?
Nowitzki is such a great scorer for this team, and he's made a reputation on being able to make big shots late in games. So I've got to think they're coming to him for this play.
I'm exhausted.
Here's Kidd. He has 7. The steal.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Gets in close. Here's Kidd. 1:03 left in the game. Here's Nowitzki. The gorgeous reverse.
Big-time basket in the clutch, Kevin.
It's all tied. Less than 1 minute left. Paul off the pick. Big possession. The crowd on the edge of their seats. Nowitzki on the perimeter. Terry with it. Here's Kidd. It's rebounded by Paul. Grant sinks it.
Well, Kevin, this one has really gone back and forth.
Here's Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. The Hornets went the distance as they outlast the Mavericks, 56-54. David West is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking it. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop it.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA. on 2K Sports.
There really isn't much I can critique you on following that performance. First off, you were very selective on your shots out there. That kind of patience impresses me. I've always stressed the importance of good shot selection. It's nice to see that you don't give away possessions with bad shots. Another thing I was impressed with was your ball distribution. It's all about making your teammates look good, and that's what you did. Let's see if you can repeat that performance next game.